What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about my top 3 lenses that I use for my Canon camera. Yes, that's right, got some lenses here. I'm proud to say I have more than one lens, but for those that are just looking to start or just have one lens, I'm going to show you the top 3 that I use, because sometimes if you don't have the money, sometimes you can just use what's already given to you. So let's jump right into the video. So guys, the first lens I want to start out talking about is actually the one lens that I'm using right now, which is the 24mm lens. And guys, this has to be one of my favorites because I do a lot of video, and don't get me wrong, to me it just depends on what you're looking for when it comes to photography or videography. But for me, since I do a lot of video, this has been my main lens that I use for all of my videos. And people tell me they love the quality. I think somebody just told me last night that, man, you have great quality for your videos. So that's why I wanted to share this today and show y'all the Canon 24mm. Awesome camera. As you can see, kind of get that wide angle, and the camera is not too far from me at this moment right now. So I figured that's probably the best compared to the 50mm, which I'm going to discuss later in the video. That's why I chose this one, because the 50mm, it's a great quality, and this gives you just what the 50 gives you, just with a wider angle, and don't have to have the camera so far back from you. So for this one, I'll say definitely a 10 out of 10 recommendations. If you're that person that do a lot of videos and you just want to jump start, whether it's YouTube or you make courses or video courses or anything like that, I would recommend this lens because it just gives you the right quality. I don't know if it's blurry in the background so much, but I know in some cases you do get that blur in the background. But definitely inexpensive, especially if you see it as that in the moment. But compared to some other lenses that have great qualities, some lenses gonna run you like $300 to $1,000. But for this being just $125, this was definitely a good pickup, at least for me, especially as I researched and looked through different videos just to find that good camera quality. But I'll also, in the links below, I'll have the descriptions or the cameras and the links where you can go get these camera lenses as well. So like I said, and I use the Canon, forgot to mention, I use the Canon DSLR Rebel 2. So I have one I guess they called it a vlogging camera or whatever. So that's what I picked up. So that's the one that I use. This is the one that I use, my one and only camera. But hey guys, 24mm for videos for sure. Next we have the Canon, the 18 to 55mm. And guys, this was my standard lens. This is what I started off with. And most people despise those starts. Like, this came with my camera, and I know you can get your camera without the lens, and you can just get the camera body only, but this lens helped jumpstart a lot of me, and it gave me a lot of practice to be able to even do this video right now. Like, what I do was because of this camera lens. It started with this camera lens, so don't despise those small beginners. If you're just now starting off with your camera, hey, this might be the lens that it comes with. That's okay. Start with it and do what you need to do. But I'm about to put this in right now so y'all can see the difference. Like I said, this is a 24mm right now, and I'm about to put the 18 by 55mm in. So as you can see, I'm still in the same place, and this is 18mm, which is not bad, especially compared to the 24mm. It's a little zoomed in. The 24 is a little more zoomed in, probably get you that. Depend on if you like being close up or far back. Most people, this is how I pretty much started. As you can see, I can scoot up, like I'm literally like probably like 2 feet from this camera right now, just leaning up like this, and you see how close. And you know, so as you can see, that's at 18mm, and this is at the 55mm. So just zoomed in, as you can see, It still brings that good quality, especially if you got good lighting and stuff like that. But let me scoot back just a little. So as you can see, it still gives you that good quality at 55 millimeter. Most times, if you use this quality or use the 55 millimeter, you're probably trying to get that close-up shot or something like that for photography. Most times, I don't know if most people use the 55 for video, but I definitely would recommend this as a starting place. So if you're just now starting out filming or photography, this lens probably would be best for you just to work on your angles and do that, because if you can figure this out and get it down, then that means once you're able to make that money to get a new lens like the 50 or the 24, then you'll be able to charge more, because you know your quality is going to be a little bit better. But it's not too bad of quality. Like I said, this I started off, and although some people that they don't worry about the lens or anything, and they just use their standard lens and they love it because it still gives you a clear picture. So guys, I definitely recommend this 18 by 55 for those beginners. So like I said, use it to the best of your ability and just start with it, just start. And last but not least, we have the 50 millimeter. Guys, this was the second lens I bought way before I bought this 24. It took me like a year or two before I bought this 24 millimeter, but this 50, I feel like this 50 changed my life. It really brings out the best quality. Then with the camera I have, sometimes I feel as if, man, this lens really belongs to this camera. Like, I know I got all three of them are Canon, but sometimes I just feel like it just match up well with this camera, and it's at a good price. And I believe I got mine for 120, 125 as well. So they kind of range. You might could get it cheaper, but like I said, I'm gonna have the links. But this 50 makes some good quality videos and good quality. It takes good quality pictures. Like if you're looking for headshots or just professional pictures, the 50 millimeter is the way to go, and it's just a great lens. And when I started doing my videos, the only difference was I really had to scoot my tripod like way further back, but it still gave me the good quality. It gave me that blurred out background without me even having to touch anything. And right now my settings, I use manual settings. For pictures I use the automatic because I'm not a professional and I'm not seeking to do that type of stuff, but I do the videos and different things. But I use manual because I do have a mic and stuff attached. But it's 50, guys. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be amazed by this, and I'm gonna show you right now. So this is the 50 millimeter lens, and as you can see, I think my background kind of blurred. It's hard looking at this small screen right here, but as you can see, it kind of give you probably more better quality than that 55 meter. But if you're watching this, hey, let me know in the comments, because you might be like, you know what, both of them give some real good quality. And depending on your lighting and different things like that, it's just they're all real good lenses. But this is the 50 millimeter. And like I said, usually I would have to scoot this all the way back to do a video. I don't know, not today, I probably won't show y'all, but usually it's a great lens for pictures. Probably with any Canon camera that you have. Like I have a Canon camera that pretty much it's really good when it comes to video. You get a good quality video. But I've taken pictures with this camera and they came out great, especially like once I see it on my phone and different things like that. And the 50 millimeter is always my go-to for photography. So, and like I said, it only range between $100 and $120. So very affordable, very good quality for that price. And it's a great lens. It's a great lens. And I use this for everything, especially when I got this lens, I just use that. Like I said, I got the 24 now. I use that mainly for videos. I use the 50 mainly for pictures. The 18 by 55, I usually use that. It just depends if I have more people with me and different things like that. You need to get more people in the photo, or need to get more people in the video, that's what I really use the 18 by 55 meters for. But guys, this great quality, great prices, and I'm gonna have the links for you to get it. So now that you've seen these lenses, guys, hey, go ahead, do what you need to do to just get better at whatever it is, whether it's photography, videography, different things like that. Go invest in yourself. Hey, at a cheap price, you can still start a business with the camera quality that you have. Like I said, that 18 by 55 is a good starting place. It should come with your camera, which means it's not gonna cost you anything. I wouldn't just go out and purchase this one, me personally, but it should come with your camera if you just get the bundle, or like if you just get in the body and you just already, these are the perfect lens. Like I said, 24 millimeter and 50 millimeter, gonna be your best bet when it comes to photos and videos. So go out there, do what you need to do. Start that photography business, start that videography business. Just doing, if you love those things, go ahead and up your quality, because you're gonna be able to charge more. That's why I said, go ahead and practice now with the 18. Get your angles together, get your lighting together, and then be able to charge more by providing even better quality with your camera. But guys, as I always say, I'm in the process to show you the process, and that's all I have for this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, guys. But that's all I have. Y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.